Hello, everybody.
Good
I'm working
morning.
on getting them blurps in. Apparently, you can do it on YouTube, so we're gonna hopefully have some bowling sound effects here soon.
Oh, those are the sound effects?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
let's see. I've integrated the dashboard, so now I just gotta make sure that it's on the YouTube. Do you see anything on the YouTube?
Who,
Now that you're
me?
over there? Yeah. So let's see.
It's still behind. It's still starting the load
Okay.
screen.
Let's see
So,
if I hit this. Can you hear it? Is the
well, it's
question.
gonna be about a couple
What
of
up?
minutes behind.
Can you hear that? I'm gonna. You can hear it on. Oh, there's a little blurb button. Not added to the stream. Let's see, get blurb.
Give me 1 second before I know. No.
It is bad.
All right. It's Trash Talk Thursday.
It is Trash Talk Thursday, everybody. Let's get the logo. Hello. Talk that trash. Make that cash. Bust that ass.
Watch it.
I haven't shared it yet, so.
I know I haven't shared
But
it.
you can watch it back.
I'm doing it right now. but-
See, blurb. Not added to the stream. How do I add you to the stream?
Who's
Yeah.
all here? Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody here? Anybody at all?
here?
Anybody chat's happening?
Not really. Only one person's watching it. That's me.
Really? Maybe we're early. Well, good. Then this is fine. I am human. Containing a sea lion. That one.
Isn't that a walrus?
That's a sea lion. That's a walrus.
I think it's a sea lion.
I'm probably going to count it as a sea lion.
Hello, Teresa. Hi, Lori.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, people are here.
People are showing up.
I'm here, says Lori.
I don't think you are.
Are you, though? Are you really, truly present? Is
Are
what
you?
I want to know.
You might be here, but are you present? What the? Why am I setting up Discord?
Don't worry about it. Let's do it, I guess, later.
Where do you want to stream? I want to stream it on YouTube. There we go. Next.
What does everyone have to talk trash about today?
Huzzah.
Teresa, what's the trash from Hallmark? What's the his apps?
What's the his apps, y'all?
Lori, what's the trash talk about planning the wedding? I mean, there shouldn't be drama yet.
Yeah. But there probably is. Already drama is what I'm saying.
I know. I don't have a lot of trash talk to talk, except that Lily has decided this entire week that she wants to get up at like 5 a.m. And she's like wide awake at 5 and like,
Yeah.
hey, everybody, hello, world. And like, I really want her to wake up like around like 6:30 because it gives me a chance to do like all the work that we have for here. And then I also get to do a little bit of schoolwork too.
That's nice.
And so because I haven't had that in the morning, I'm so behind in schoolwork that I'm a little stressed. But
Yeah.
I'm handling it at the moment.
Handling it well.
Like, because I have a paper to write, I have a couple articles to read, and I have some homework assignments I have to do, like all by, the end of the weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, like I really buckled down last night. I wanted to watch TV way longer than we did. We gave
Yeah.
ourselves a half an hour. And I was like, okay, it was like 11. It was like 7:40 by the time we were done watching TV. Because Lily was asleep by then. And I was like, all right, that's it. And Nick was like, no. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I need to work. And so, like, I got a lot of work done yesterday, but it's just like, I'm kind of behind. And I need to get prepared for this whole residency thing. So, which will be fun.
Well, what do you have to do to prepare for the residency?
I don't really know.
Yeah,
That's
like
the thing. Is like, I don't really know. Like, they gave me, I thought it was going to be something much more insane than it is.
Okay.
So that's good. Like we kind of did on the stream the other day, I was given a feedback form of like the things that my professor is going to be looking for when I do the residency.
Okay.
So if you haven't, if you're new, you're not. but if you're
You're
new,
not.
so I've got to leave at the end of August for a week, and I go to stay at the fabulous Hyatt in Orlando by the airport, and there's a conference basically every day where I have to go from 8 to 3, I guess. I'm pretending to be a therapist because that's what I'm getting my degree in.
Yeah.
And so like I have to exhibit these qualities when speaking to a client. And they're all pretty normal kind of things, but like we've been practicing them in class, and I feel like I'm not doing well in the class even
Why?
though like I have an A. Like I know okay, so little behind the scenes of getting a master's. Um, if you ever wanted to get a master's or whatever, it's a lot of coursework, and it's very expensive. And if you do the work, regardless if it's good or not, you basically get an A. Like it's really hard to not
To
get
not.
an A
Yeah.
when you're getting your master's. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because like we're kind of paying for it or whatever it is, but like even one of my professors is like, yeah, like we just kind of give everybody A's. If you try, you get an A.
My
And
disappointment
especially in the
is
therapy
immeasurable.
world, like it's all
And
subjective.
my
So they can be like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. Well, great, A.
Yeah.
And so like I have a false sense of security because I'm like, oh, I have a 4.0. Like, oh, like I get A's in everything.
Yeah. I'm
Every
just
report
the
I do
best.
is amazing because I get A's because
Yeah.
I didn't get all A's in regular school. And so going into this course, I'm like, oh, well, shoot, like I'm like the best therapist ever because I have A's. And like after every assignment, my teacher is like, that was good, but, and like gives me this long laundry list of why it wasn't good. But he still gives me an A because I did the assignment.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like in my head so much because I'm like, oh my God, what if I really suck at this? And like I thought that I was good this whole time because I got A's on all my assignments. Like, what if I really don't understand the material? Like, what if
Yeah.
I really don't know how to empathize with people? Like, what if I really don't know how to ask open questions and identify strengths and skills? Like, I just like I'm very in my head.
Yeah. I can
Like,
see that.
and I have been for like 10 days now, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm used to being the smarty pants in the class. Like, I'm used to being the one where like the teacher's like, hey, everybody, like, look at Kristen's work. And I'm like, and in this class, he's like, hey, everybody, look at this other person's work
Who's basically copying Kristen.
who basically copies me. And like, who has been basically copying me since we started our masters. We've been kind of going up together. And I'm like, all of a sudden, his ass is doing better than
Right.
me.
You need to start,
His
you need to
ass?
start copying him.
The one who keeps messaging me about what do I do?
What a
And I'm just like, he's kissing ass. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So like for our homework assignments, we have to write like mini essays. They're only like 500 words or whatever. And like a lot of the times you don't have to give a reference of like where you got your material. It's kind of like your opinion. Like I felt like blah, blah, blah. Well, he's like listing like 3 or 4 different references of like different academic and medical journals that he's read. And I'm in his free time.
Yeah.
I'm like, bull crap. Bull crap. You're reading all of this. Plus, in your spare time, you're reading a bunch of medical journals.
Yeah. It's possible.
Give me a break.
You
What do
probably-
you do?
Maybe,
You don't have
yeah,
a life?
maybe
You don't have a
doesn't
job?
Maybe you don't have a job.
So I'm just like, you're taking 1 or 2 lines and you're citing it, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you're making it seem like you're just this like
Guru.
academic
Well,
that's
he
just
might
spending
be, I
all
don't
day in
know.
the library going through Nexus Lexus or whatever. What was the
Nexus.
the Dewey Decimal System and going through the library, looking through all the cards and pulling obscure journals? I'm just like,
If someone's got the time to do it, then I guess
you
it's
don't.
good.
He doesn't. He's a grown ass man. How would he have time to do this? Unless he doesn't have a job and he's single and he doesn't have any kids. In which case, he's living the dream. I should be copying off him.
Right? You should. He seems like a person that doesn't have anyone to love.
So, anyways, yeah. And like now I got to see his ass in Orlando and be like, hi.
Hi.
Hi, I guess let's get a
You've
drink
been doing a great job
and talk about.
stealing from me.
Yeah, I know. And like, yeah, I'm just whatever with this guy.
Trash
I mean,
talk.
he's fine. Seems like a decent folk.
Sure. Should be.
I don't know. He's got kind of He's kind of got the creepy eyes. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna be a weird therapist. Like, 'cause I've heard him
yeah.
talk, and he's got like the. So, like, how does that make you feel? You imagine like he's like rubbing his nipples while he talks to you.
Stop. No, he's not.
How does that make you feel?
I get fake empathy from him,
Yeah.
which I feel like is going to be a problem because he's like, oh wow, that sounds like you're going through a really difficult time right now. I'm so glad you told me about that and
Thank you for
confided in
telling
me.
me.
So any hoozles, like,
Here's what I want to talk about.
yeah.
So I also have problems that I'd like to talk about. You can see that.
I know. I feel like he's the one that would break down and cry like in the middle of a session.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my God, me too. Who's gonna therapist the therapist? Anyways, that's my trash talk.
Okay.
What's your trash talk now?
Let's see. Do I have any trash to talk? I got like, I don't think so. I think everything's going well so far. I finished the commercial today, so we'll see what I'll have trash talk tomorrow, I'm sure,
Yeah.
because like the first draft
Good morning, May.
is always just first draft.
Yeah.
And so I think it's great as is. I'll send it over to them and they'll see something minor and they'll go,
Good morning, Kathy. Yeah. Everybody's coming in now.
Yeah, I just posted it in the OG link or whatever.
Oh, so are you guys not seeing it?
Yeah, you guys
alerts?
get notifications? Because there's a little thing afterwards that says like notify me when these guys go live.
Yeah.
So and then you have to turn the notifications on your phone and or email.
Yeah.
But
so
throw it on there.
Just as a status update. So when we first did this, we got 6 views.
Yeah.
Solid.
When we were simulcasting to Twitch at the same time, we got 6.
Yeah. Then we got 30.
Nice.
Significant. Yesterday, 23.
Okay. So we've already lost people.
We peaked.
We've already lost people.
So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah. My trash talk is that my boss always makes me fix his mistakes.
Oh yeah.
How didn't you have something yesterday? Kathy was doing something yesterday.
There was Sean's thing that I'm awaiting.
Sean's thing,
I'm waiting for
yeah.
Sean's thing, but I do believe there was something going on with Kathy. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's the.
No, you're not getting. No one's getting alerts.
Well, that's your problem then.
Did you guys hit the bell?
Did you hit the bell?
Wait a second. I hit the bell. Did I get an alert?
Did you?
No.
Did you turn off your notifications?
No. I don't know how to do that.
That's,
Maybe I got. Maybe it's. Does it go to my email?
It might.
No.
No. All right.
No. All right.
I don't know
Well.
what to tell you.
Well, darn it.
You gotta click that bell.
I did click the
make
bell.
Sure it's on. Let's see. Is there anything? Might have to.
No, you had nothing going on, Kathy. Oh, okay. Well then.
Nope.
Then
Same old shit.
Then never mind.
Different day.
Never mind.
Cool. Did you put it on Facebook?
I did. I put it
Okay.
on the wolf,
All right.
and that's it. Yes, it has little lines around it. It's like it's ringing. Yeah, it's got movement lines.
But is it lit up?
No, it does. It's
Turn it
not
off,
lit
then
up.
turn it back
It's-
Also, do you guys see this little green button down here? Refresh your feed, Miss Flowers.
Okay.
Let me know if you see that little green button.
Next to the share.
Yeah. I'm curious because I could hit this.
Nerd alert!
I do not. Nope.
All our sounds should be there.
No, there's no green.
Maybe
you only have it.
I set it up where everybody should have it, but it might take a second.
Yes, it's black. Yeah, you're good, Kathy.
Might take a second. It's like a little green blurby looking thing.
Yeah, little splat.
Yeah. Next to the share button. We'll see if it pops up. Says that you guys now have access to it. You may have to click the link that I put on there. See that link?
Yes. Let's see.
I'll make Kristen be the experimenter.
Yeah, I don't want to sign up for anything though. No green.
No green dot.
Yeah, I'm not going to sign up.
You have to sign up. Lori is
Yeah,
should already be signed up, or she goes through Twitch. Or
It
Twitch
sure
thing.
looks like I'm going to have to sign up.
It should. You
I don't
shouldn't
know.
have to. That's a way to sign up, I guess. But you should be able to just click the little stream thingy. But we'll see. Let me see. There might be another link I can put up. Your blurb page overlay. That's the start earning blurb. Yeah, that's if you want to earn channel points. Let's try this one. See what that does for you.
Okay, I'll click on it.
Okay.
Take me to the exact same thing.
Did it?
Yeah.
Figuring out this YouTube thingy. So then, yeah, we don't want to edit your viewer link in settings.
Excuse me.
Assets. But first, gotta keep things fresh. Nope. Cooldown time. Default secure connected. OBS secure help.
What else is going on, guys? Well, Nick's not paying attention. I can't keep
no
this
one
up
else
on.
is here.
I can't keep this up on my own, so
That's
I got nothing else going on, other than I'm starving.
I am also
Like
hungry.
right before we started this, like my stomach was just like, I'm empty, and like screamed at me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. And I totally would like something to eat.
Yeah, but we don't really have anything, so
We have food, and that's all I want. So
yeah. I gotta go to Yamhill today. There's my trash talk.
last day of summer school for Harvey. Selena and Miranda finish tomorrow. Excited to sleep in again. So summer school, is it mandated? Like, is it like summer school,
Like they gotta catch up on their schooling.
or is it like summer camp kind of thing?
Yeah, or is it something to keep them busy in the summer?
Because how does Selena have summer school already? I'm just
Well,
curious.
she's kindergarten, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Well,
is
she
it
failed.
like hey, we want our kids to kind of still be engaged type of thing?
Yeah, because our summer school back in the day was you suck.
Like, did Selena? Yeah, it was like did she fail kindergarten kind of thing?
Yeah, like you weren't good enough to advance this year.
I don't think
so you
it's
need-
well. I mean, I think that there is like help that you can get, but I'm just.
Sure.
But I think there's also like keep the kids' brains engaged kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know how they're doing it now.
There's no shame in the summer school game though.
Yeah, did you summer school?
I never. My brother, I think, did summer school, and he was crazy smart. But he just like goofed off in class.
At the summer school? Oh
Yeah.
no, in school.
And
during
like
time,
I
yeah.
always did summer school in college.
Okay.
But they offered like a summer semester, and so it was like an accelerated course.
Okay.
So I always did that. I just ate a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. Okay.
This
Thanks.
this show brought to you by Jimmy Dean.
When you think of pig meat, think of Jimmy Dean.
Sausages.
Teresa says, no, they're in different programs. Selena is doing early kindergarten intervention, gets them ready for the classroom. Okay. That's something we need to do. Kathy
Do we?
says, around here, the only kids that didn't pass had to do summer school. I liked it when it was just to keep the kids busy during the summer. Yeah.
Back in my day.
Yeah.
Harvey's going to keep his brain engaged. He needs the extra support. Miranda's doing art program in high school.
Oh, good for her. There's like this interview that I did. God, it was 10 years ago. But do you remember Sylvan Learning? Is that still around?
Sounds familiar.
I feel like it is, but it's like you can get like packets sent to your house for like workbooks, and you could like there's Sylvan Learning like brick and mortar places where you can go down and your kids can get tutored and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I interviewed the guy from Sylvan, like he was like the main dude, and this was for AM talk show thing that I did back in the day, and I still have the interview. And he talks about like how to keep kids' brains like engaged during the summer.
Okay.
And he was saying something like, if your kid does, it is still around. Oh, okay, I'm curious. He was like, if your kid doesn't do anything during the summer, like go to an extension or an intervention or a summer school or something like that, when they go back to the class, they've lost 6 months of their education, like in terms of knowledge. Like when they go back to the class, because they had all that time off and they didn't use their brain in an educational way,
It all faded
like
away.
it completely faded away. And that it takes 6 months in school to get them back to where they were when they finished the last grade.
Makes sense.
And that's like a lot of time. That's
Yeah.
half the school year.
But it's also a time for the mental to take a break. Like you need a mental break too.
It's true. And he was saying like you don't have to necessarily go to school, but that you should be doing academic type things every day
Makes sense.
in a way that it doesn't feel academic.
Yeah.
So like he was saying, like if you're planning a trip, like have the child look at it on the map and figure out how many miles it is to the location, and like
how fast we should go. and
how
long
fast
it's
we
gonna
should
take.
go, like what's halfway, and then go online and try to find a hotel that's halfway, that kind of thing. Like more, if
Makes
you're
sense.
planning a picnic, have them measure all the ingredients and help you make like the pasta salad or whatever.
Let's get their brains working.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just like little things like that. Have them write letters to grandma and grandpa, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And I'm like, we didn't do any of that. But
Yeah,
she's
okay.
she's
Well, she's also
technically
not in school
she's
yet. Yeah.
technically still in her daycare.
Yeah.
So like I guess they're working it out. They learned about pirates. They learned about the weirdest things.
Now, so I've been meaning to ask this question, but I don't want to throw her off. Like, are they learning about pirates, like fun Captain Hook pirates? Or are they learning about like
Somalia
Somalian
pirates.
pirates?
No, I'm
'cause
pretty sure.
Why would they need to learn about fake pirates?
Because it's just fun. Because kids like pirates. There's ships.
Do they?
And there's birds. Well, because I asked her, I get a little like we both do, but like a little like, hey, this is what they did in class today, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's all about pirates. And so I read through it and I was like, did you make, she had to make an island out of like Play-Doh.
Okay.
So she made an island and then they gave her coloring pages of a parrot. And I was like, so what color did you draw your parrot? And she said rainbow. And I said,
Of
fantastic.
course.
And then yesterday I said, what did you do for pirates? And she said, oh, we made a ship. And I saw the little ships. And I was like, okay, that's cute. But
Good ship.
it's kind of just like Play-Doh. They just like made like,
Yeah.
and then they
You
stuck
gotta
like a
have
little
theme
flag
about
in it.
something, yeah.
But then like 2 weeks ago, they learned about the country Chile.
Oh, really?
And I was like, that's weird.
Well, Chile is important.
I
All
know,
the
but I
chilies
was
come
just
from there.
like, okay. Like
I mean, you run out of. You need 365 things.
yeah, but it's like, can we all agree that that's a random one?
It's possible.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're closer to we're closer to Canada,
Yeah.
but like Mexico.
Well, Chile's different. Chile's not Mexico.
I know, but it just felt so random.
It is pretty random.
And then like they spent a couple days learning about America.
That's nice.
And I was like, okay, like those were your two?
Yeah, Chile and America, the only important countries.
Yeah, I was just like, well, that's odd.
They learn about
I
other
mean,
stuff as they go, I guess. I don't
yeah, I
know.
was like, I mean, England's probably pretty important, right? Like,
It's fine.
it's like the founder of us.
And I'm sure they got to it
And
at
our
some point.
neighbors are.
Yeah.
Is one of the teachers from there?
Well,
No.
possible.
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
It just felt super
maybe,
weird.
The teacher went to Chile because she's like a crazy.
Yeah, she's a
traveler.
super adventurer.
Put a comment in the chat, Kristen. Just say something.
Okay, hold on. I accidentally clicked out of it.
It's possible, but like, I mean, Chile's not a bad thing to learn about.
No,
Why is
I
this
like.
so
I'm not
weird?
mad at it, but I just thought it was like extra random
Yeah.
because I was like, okay, if you're learning about America, like you should probably learn about the UK, like England first, because it's like
Maybe.
we can, our settlers came from there and came here, or learn about Native Americans. You know what I mean? It's just like, but like Chile. Okay.
Chile.
Watch, she's gonna be like some like Chilean expert when she gets older. What's going on?
I made you a manager or a moderator. So,
It sure doesn't feel
you
like
were a
it.
manager. Now you're a managing moderator. I can remove your ass.
Okay, but what can I
Yeah,
do?
I don't
That's what I
know.
want to know.
Just want to make sure we got a mod somewhere. It's gonna be you now.
I can't do anything. I can't click on anybody or anything.
Click
so-
on the little three dots.
the
next
three
to people,
dots.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
I
okay.
can ban Kathy right
Yeah, I
now.
can remove them and stuff.
Report Kathy.
Report Kathy.
Hide user in this channel so I can ignore Kathy.
Teresa says, my boys have extra chores because they didn't want to do any summer activities. Yeah, it's going to be weird.
Okay.
Oh, I'm now imagine. Okay, thank you. Now I'm official. There it is. I have a little wrench next to my name now.
Yeah, you have a what?
I have a little wrench next to my name
You do?
on my side. Yeah.
Oh, you're a little wrench now.
I'm a tool.
Yay. Yep.
Yeah. My mom had ordered the highlights of the world, and each month is a different country. The kiddo really enjoys them, but now has outgrown them. Oh, interesting. Is highlights is still a thing, huh? I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, because like, I want to do what, Kathy?
What?
What?
Oh, because I can ban you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because we could.
Because I can ban your ass. Get you banned, and then we'd be like, you got banned.
Did y'all hear that? Yeah. So, how do you feel about summer school, or engaging, sending your kid to summer camp and stuff like that? Are you gonna do that with
No,
Lily?
summer camp seems. I mean, it seems like something to do here. Like it was never an option for me. Like they don't have summer camp in Vegas, and so like, I don't know, and I definitely couldn't afford summer camp. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know if she's down. I guess like it's what like 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know how it works.
Well, yeah. So, let's take like a low rent kind of one. So there's, there's the kids club fun and fitness
Yeah.
like center or whatever near us. So they have like a summer camp thing. Like so for 2 weeks you drop your kid off from like 8 to 2,
Yeah,
and
so it's
they
not as
take
like
them
it's
through
not
the
like they're staying
jungle
there
and
the whole
they
time. Like I still
yeah.
got to see his ass.
Oh yeah, no, they're not going to like sleep away like
Camp.
camp.
Like camp. Yeah, when does camp? Because that's what I'm talking. When I think summer camp, that's what
I
I
mean,
think.
there is camp, but like I
Yeah.
think that's for like 7, 8 year old
I'm
type
sure
of
that's
feels.
like that'll get to the point. Like that's possibly here. There's probably a lot of camps
Having the
here.
break is super nice. We only do the free programs 3 days a week. 3
3 weeks, 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day. Yeah, because like our babysitter, Catherine,
Yeah.
is one of the instructors at a
Camp
at a
counselor.
camp, and they go on field trips. They go to like Oaks Park. They go to OMSI. They do all these things.
Yeah.
And they go to the zoo, and it's like, oh, that would be great for Lily to do.
Yeah, with all her friends and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah,
Mama needs
they've
some
got to be
alone time,
older, right?
too.
Or maybe not. No, because she has little kids there and that too, right?
I think they're like 6, 7, 8 year old type of thing. They're not
Oh.
Lily's age.
Oh,
I don't
no?
believe.
Okay.
I don't believe they're kindergarten, or
But
maybe
yeah.
they have special. She works with the older kids.
Oh, does she?
I
Oh,
think
okay.
so. Yeah. She says they're little brats.
I know, like yeah.
She's always like, there's always one person egging on the other person to do something stupid. It's like stupidity, like is a virus that spreads through the other kids.
It's mostly boys.
It's all boys. It's all boys.
It's what we do. We test the limits.
You know.
We go, I wonder if I can do that. And then you go, no,
No.
no, I can't. That's going to break something.
And then it's like, but on the girls' side of things, there's cliques.
Yeah.
And I was talking to on Facebook, I was talking to another mother whose daughter is in Lily's class. And we were saying like we should get the kids together or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I can't believe that there's already cliques. She's like, because so and so, her daughter really likes this other girl, but the other girl like doesn't ever want to hang out with her because she's hanging out with this other girl.
Okay.
And so she's like, yeah, it's so weird that like it starts this early. And I had no idea. I said,
it's
really?
built in.
Like,
yeah.
And so like, of course you wonder for your
like,
kid.
what clique is my daughter in?
I'm like, oh my
Is that
God.
what
Like,
they still call them? They still call them
cliques like I look at like the cameras and stuff like that. And it feels like sometimes Lily's just like not playing with anybody. And like,
Clickless.
yeah. And I'm just like, oh my God, like is she never gonna have friends? You know,
I mean,
just sad, you know.
I'm okay if she doesn't have friends, but yeah, like
No,
like
I'm
people
not.
like her, like
People love her, yeah.
So maybe she doesn't connect with anybody, but like people enjoy her.
I know, but like, how do we help her? It's important to have friends. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up.
I know, but you can't.
And it made
force
me very
friends.
lonely. And so it's like I don't want her to be lonely.
Well, the thing is, probably outside independent friends. Like if Isaac lived closer, like Isaac would be her friend.
Yeah.
Like it's playing outside of class because it's all these kids at once.
Right.
And so we got to pick one. So maybe we pick what's her name, and then they go hang out, and then when they see each other, they start to click together.
Right.
Because
Well,
they start
obviously.
to form friendships. So we get her and the other one, like that's super shy and seems like a normal person. Like we'll do that one. Those we can find her better friends. Well,
I will Frankenstein her a friend.
Yeah, and then they'll have a little group that they hang
Yeah.
out, and then she'll be happy to go because she has her friends there.
I
that are,
know.
like
That's
her
what
actual
would be
friends.
nice.
So, force clicks, and then eventually she'll find her own clicks.
I know. It's gonna be weird.
It is weird.
Super
Hopefully.
weird.
I was at the wedding like last weekend or whatever, and there was like a bunch of little kids there.
Yeah.
There was a little girl that's like 7, and she was sitting at the table all by herself, like just kind of eating. Like she was just kind of like there. All the other kids were like playing.
Yeah.
She said, "I'm like, that's gonna be Lily."
I know it is.
And that's okay.
And that was me.
Yeah, and that
And,
was
like,
me, and I'm okay with that.
Are you okay with that?
I
Or do you
guess,
want
I
better
mean,
for her to
I don't
have
know.
like more friends and
Friends
stuff?
doesn't mean better. Like,
I know, but socialization is so important.
yeah, like she ended up playing with everybody by the end of the night, but she was cool just kind of sitting there by herself, like just chilling.
She'll have friends when she goes to a neighborhood school that she can see outside of school.
Yeah, it's the outside of school that makes you
Kathy,
friends,
that's like
yeah.
the 100% reason why like I'm not asking for a boundary exception. Like I'm not trying to send her to the best schools. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to send her a private school right now. Like cuz I just want her to make friends in the neighborhood that all the
We're
other
in,
kids
yeah.
go to, you know. All right, Sean, what happened yesterday?
We're waiting
We
for it.
need an update.
What can you legally tell us?
Yeah. Ginger says it takes time. She'll get there. I'm still
Yeah.
shy, but I know I'm real. Yeah, I mean,
She's a shy kid, but she's fun, so she'll be all right.
so the investigation went fine. Just checking in on a welfare check to the max.
Oh, okay.
Well, good. I'm glad that it all went fine.
You didn't get arrested or
Yeah, like you're not like
for
needing bail or
adult
anything.
abuse or something
Yeah,
like that?
elder abuse.
Elderly abuse.
Yeah. Um, and I know that Lily will most likely end up in a sport.
I'm assuming, yeah, she's good at
She's
it.
very
So.
athletic and she likes to be active. So that's also where like friendships can come in.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
stuff
she'll
like that.
find.
I
She'll find
know.
her
I just want
friends.
you want the best for your kid.
I know, but it's
Like,
good that she can be. She doesn't need friends. I want her to not
Mhm.
have to need people.
well,
So.
sure. It's just the more I study like therapy and everything like that, like I'm just realizing how important like friendships are and
Yeah.
like having people that you can connect with and you can talk to and you can like it does help your mental health. Like it
Yeah.
helps having people to talk to. And so like I want her to not just be like, "Oh, mommy and daddy are my best friends."
Yeah, I
You know,
agree. Yeah,
'cause, like,
and I think that it'll happen. Like,
yeah,
no
she
matter
needs
what.
somebody to go, "I hate my mom too."
Yeah,
And not to
exactly. And they
me.
go, yeah, me too.
Yeah, aren't parents the worst
Those rents, right?
as we drive them to effing Great
Bitch,
Wolf
I'm driving you to
Lodge?
Great Wolf Lodge.
Turn it over right now, you ungrateful brat.
You're welcome, little bitch.
I know. Seriously.
It's gonna be our life.
Every day we have to pretend like we're at the Great Wolf Lodge now. It's getting ridiculous.
Like, I know that we focused on this, and it's now biting us in the ass. But like, we wanted her to be like creative
Yeah.
and be able to not have to watch TV all day and
Yeah.
like be like want to pretend and have pretend play and things
Yeah.
like that. But this girl says, "Let's pretend." At least 50 times a day.
Yeah, it's
and
a
it's
lot.
exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Like, I'm like,
She doesn't
just
even
watch
want to watch.
TV.
She doesn't even want to watch TV
Doesn't
anymore.
care. Yeah.
It's just from the time she gets
Let's
home.
pretend. I'm like, let's fucking not.
Aren't kids the worst? Aren't they? Yeah, like from like 12:30 when we pick her up till 6:30 at night. We're just pretending. There's no breaks.
Yeah, and it's the same shit.
It's the same thing. We're going to Great Wolf Lodge.
And then she's been Isaac for 2 weeks
I
now.
know I know. I feel like
And Kristen's been
I
Lily.
have to be Lily and she has to be Isaac. We have to play together and we have to
Yeah.
recreate the magic.
And I don't know who I am.
apparently.
The litter critter from
You're the litter critter from.
like. I'm just like,
It's so random.
it's great that she's imaginative.
No, it's
And then when
fantastic.
she's not, she's Elsa.
Yeah,
And then
she
you're
has ice
Anna,
powers.
and I'm Olaf, and like,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot though. It's a lot.
Yeah, like I don't have the mental capacity to pretend that much anymore. Like,
after getting up in the morning and working a full job and like
Yeah.
studying while she's at school and then picking her ass up and then going home and playing with her, like right around 3, I'm just like, I'm done, girl.
yeah,
Like
this,
I'm tapped out. I cannot play anymore. I still try,
yeah.
but I'm
This
just
hour-
like,
This hour is the only hour I can pretend to actually care about something.
we
So,
play family
here
all
I am.
day.
pretending.
How do you play family?
Hi, we're family. Yep. Speaking of weddings, did you end up playing that requested song that you were not comfortable with? What was the guest's reaction, if any? No, I did not end up playing that song because everyone was pretty hammered and there were still like 4-year-olds there. And everybody was still there by the time 10 o'clock hit. So I was like, if I drop this song, I was dropping some pretty not good songs though.
Yeah,
There was a lot of requests coming that I was like, all right, well that's not the
but
best
not
song.
as dirty as the one that
Not-
they had requested.
Vulgar.
Yeah.
Like bad words, yes. Trap queen, sure.
Yeah.
Like but it's got a good beat and you're like you don't really, if you don't listen, it's fine. The kids
Yeah.
can dance. But this one was very much like P word, P word, P word, P word.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. It was a lot. Lori says kind of like her being Piper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Whoever she makes friends with, we have to be her for the next week.
I know.
So it's not easy raising an only child syndrome and having one who is always in your adult conversations. Yeah.
I'm her brother, and Dino goes work and shopping. Oh, that's so funny. Kids are so funny. Yeah, she'll say stuff like that. She's like, okay, now you're my sister. And I
Yeah.
go, okay, what do I do? And then she goes, okay, now you're my sister again. I'm like, I didn't stop being your sister. You haven't told me what to do yet.
Yeah. And it's like she makes up characters. Yesterday we were doing Nemo. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
wanted to be Isaac.
Right.
And I'm like, well, Isaac's not in Nemo. You got to be someone from Nemo. She's like, no.
No.
Isaac's
Nemo's brother.
Isaac's this Nemo's brother fish.
And he also is missing. And I'm like, okay.
Like, just be Nemo.
Just be Nemo.
Just be Nemo. No. Isaac has also gone missing. He's a human hanging out with all the fish.
Angelica says we can arrange a play date so she can get over Isaac because it's just because she saw him once in a long time. Maybe she realized it's just him and she's not so fixated. Maybe.
I don't know. It might make it worse.
I don't know.
Who
I
knows?
like I was like I'm starting to get concerned. She's like, "No, I'm Isaac," and I'm just like, "All right, honey." And like we're driving to school, and
More to pancakes.
I was like, said something, and I said Lily, and she goes, "I'm not Lily," and I go, "Can we all agree that you're Lily and you're just pretending to be other people?" And she goes, "Yeah," and I go, "Okay, I just want to double check.
Just want to make sure you're
I just want
clear
to double check.
that you're still Lily.
Yeah, you're just still Lily."
Legally, don't write Isaac.
Isaac would love this. I know he probably would, because he's 7 or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have such a weird kid. Like she's so like, but she did the same thing to Piper, but not nearly at the rate that she's doing with
Yeah,
Isaac.
it was there, but
It's
it
because
didn't
she
last.
had so much fun, and she's trying to recreate the fun.
Yeah.
Because she had a great time at the Great Wolf Lodge, and like 90% of it was because Isaac was there making her giggle and having a good time with her, and nobody speaks kid to her hardly ever.
Yeah.
And like Isaac was all about being kid fun. And so she had just like the best time. And so she
Yeah.
just wants to recreate it like constantly, and we can't recreate it to the extent that she wants it to. And so everything's like, "No, do this, do this, do this."
Yeah, it's not even like let's pretend we're all at the Great Wolf Lodge and go. It's like no. Here's what you say. Here's what
Yeah,
I'm gonna say,
she
and then you're gonna
dictates the
say that,
script.
and then you're gonna do that, and then this reaction to this is gonna be this.
And then we're gonna
Like-
do that whole vignette
Yeah.
about 30 times, because each little scene only takes about 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep repeating that over and over and over and over. And
So I
over
wonder
again.
if I just record everything she ever does to interact with kids, if she would just watch it and just
I know, but
and
it's
just relive it, because I think she wants to relive
she's
and
well,
recapture
she wants
the
to
moment.
yeah, she wants to relive it.
Oh, and yesterday she lost for the first time, and that was devastating.
Yeah, that was
Kristen held her
good.
ground.
I held
She's
my
like, "Nope,
ground.
but I won though. So
Well, so like I'm trying to instill. So
humility.
so like I'm listening to this parenting book, and a lot of it makes a lot of sense, and it's a lot of it the kind of parent I want to be.
Yeah.
And it's very much like two things are true. You can be sad that you didn't win, but I still won.
Yeah.
And like you can feel sad about it,
Yeah.
and you can be bummed, but like it doesn't change the fact that I won.
Yeah.
And like two things can happen at once. And it's also a lot about like, oh gosh, like you're sad you didn't win. It's hard not to win. Sometimes I don't win. But it doesn't change the fact that you lost.
Yeah.
And so I kind of kept like in a nicer way than that. I kind of
No, that's
kept
pretty
saying,
much how you said it.
I didn't say like, and I said, well, you did lose.
Yeah.
And every time I said she lost, she just broke down into tears.
Kept
And like,
running back and forth.
she was like, didn't know what to do with her body. She's like picking stuff up and putting it down. And like, and like in the book, it basically says like, don't expect them to be like, oh, okay. Like they're going to lose their mind about it.
Yeah.
But it's the sense of like, let her get all of that out. Let her run. Let her pick things up and put them down. As long as she's not hurting you, let
Yeah.
her experience that emotion. And when it happens consistently, like at some point she's going to get to a point of like, I'm disappointed I didn't win
Yeah.
and I'm mad about it, but
So I should start.
let's
beating
play
her, so-
again or whatever, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so yeah, it was hard, but
Yeah,
I
like
stuck my ground.
Yeah, she came over to me. She's like, "Let's play, you and me. Let's play." And I was like, "I'm not gonna play with you. Like,
Yeah,
you're a
not
bad loser."
I know. Well, she was trying to like slap and stuff like that. And I was
Yeah.
just like, nope. Hey, work is crazy busy today, says JS. Wanted to pop in and tell you guys I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, JS. Have a great day at work.
Bye, JS.
Colleen says at that age, Kenzie's cousin kept calling her Charlie. She had just watched Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, it's like whatever they're into,
Yeah.
Like it's super weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's
That's- I
super
mean, it's
weird
their
having to call her
kids, like,
Isaac, but
yeah.
like at the same time, it's just she's just trying to.
It's
She
like-
just had such a fun time with
It's
him.
helping her imagination grow.
Exactly, I guess.
So.
And it
And she's
helped-
like, what was it? Like, she might be a little actress. Like, she was
She
like-
is getting.
acting out. What was the scene? Like, she was like straight up like emoting
Yeah.
to like a scene. Was it Elsa? Like, what was this? You remember in the bedroom? She was recreating something that was like she was committed.
It was Tangled.
Oh
When
yeah,
Will My Life Begin? That song.
yeah,
Because she was like, she got sad when Rapunzel got sad and was like, she was just like, yeah, like
she was acting it out, and I was like, that's
oh, okay.
interesting. Yeah.
Nick Star Wars called this weekend, no excuses. Why? What's going
Why
on?
did we start? Why are we doing Star Wars?
JS, can you just call him? Because he won't call you. Just
well, let
call
me see.
him
Hold on.
and
What am I
He'll give
doing?
you a time frame because
Let me let you know when.
well,
I'm doing.
Kenzie was indeed Charlie.
So Saturday,
you.
what time do you want to do it? Because I'm busy right around that time.
Stop it.
No, you can call me Saturday. I should be good. I was gonna get my hair cut, but I can't now. Man,
Oh,
I need
now
to
it
do
is long. Now that you did that.
Stay this way for a week. Don't get worse, and I'll be happy.
Okay.
I need to look good at the boot camp. I
When?
will. When? I
Give
don't
him
care.
a time.
Um,
He's in Central Time, so.
Saturday. Well, we swim in the morning, so
How about Saturday night? Are you free, JS?
Saturday night is when we hang
Well,
out.
like, what about 6 o'clock JS's time?
4 o'clock our time.
Yeah,
Dinner time.
it's like just after dinner.
Maybe 6:30.
Can you
6:30
do?
for a
Can you
half
do
an hour.
6:30?
And a half an hour chat at 6:30. I can work you. Like I hate
Specific
6:30
6:30
your time.
your time, which is 4:30 our
we have
time.
until 7. Because that's when dinner.
That's when things start wrapping up.
Dinner should be done by 4:30, and then 5 we start to wrap up the Lily. You got to take a bath. We could even push it to 5:30 depending on how Kristen's feeling and how the kids act.
Okay, call him.
Talk to you then. And then what about Star Wars do you want to focus on?
Don't he just
6:30
you guys
your
will
time.
figure it out when you talk on the phone.
Your time.
You know that's Star Wars, am I right?
Be there. I'm putting it in my calendar right now.
Date.
JS S motherfucker. AS.
Woohoo,
Chat.
we'll grab my assless chaps.
And cancel.
You can be naked when you talk to Nick. He has no idea.
All right.
Unless you
You've been penciled in. Oh, that's the wrong
the gray
time.
Jedi stuff. Okay.
I put it for 6:30 my time. I would have shown up late. 4:30. There we go. Okay.
So do you think I'm a weirdo with all the parenting stuff?
No, why?
I don't know. Do you think I'm doing a good job? Like,
Yeah, I think you're doing the best you can. Like it all makes sense. So I also want her to be healthy and mentally acute.
10 minutes of awkward silence to figure out what to discuss. I know, seriously. Well, now they have something to talk about. Gray Jedi.
Gray Jedis.
Do you want to listen to this?
Yeah, it's Saturday. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
What?
I thought I was like, crap, I'm in Yam Hill. I'm like, oh, that's today. I'm working all the days together. Okay, so Saturday.
Yes. Did you hear great? Yes, he heard it. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to read this parenting book or anything? Help me out.
If I say no, does that make me a bad parent?
I don't know.
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, but like, should I have to?
Yes, if you want to keep a consistent parenting, then yes. When I do something and you go, that's not what you're supposed to do, don't be mad at me because I didn't read the damn book.
I know, but I'm asking.
Explain to
I'm
me.
asking you to read the book.
I don't have time to read the book. I don't have time to read the book. When am I going to read a book?
Aren't you reading a Star Wars book right
No, I don't have time to read my own damn book.
Okay. No.
Just make me listen to it then.
No,
like,
but I'm not like mad at you about it or anything, but I'm just saying like it's hard because I feel like I'm correcting you while I'm correcting her.
Yeah, so just explain to me what you learned that day. And then I'll I'll implement it. Like sum it up for me. Yes, that makes. If you're gonna be listening, then like if you come across something that you've learned, then go, hey, by the way, this is an interesting thing that I heard today.
I know, but what if I don't have time to do that?
Well, we have chats when we talk.
Yeah.
You can talk to me about it. So, I want to help. I just don't have time to sit and listen to a book.
You don't have
read a
time to
book.
become a better parent for your daughter, your only child?
No, I
I
don't.
mean, the way you're saying it sounds.
No, it's like I don't.
I make the time.
Of course you do. You're better than me.
No, but like I'm busy too, right?
I know you are.
Okay.
But you're going on walks, and that's when you're doing it.
I know, but what are you doing?
I'm not. I'm working while you're walking. So like.
Yeah, but like you're not working all the time.
No, I feel like I'm working all the time.
I feel like I'm working all the time too.
I know. So if I start going on walks, then that's when I'll do it.
All right.
But don't get mad at me for not reading it.
No one's mad at you.
And it sounds boring as shit. We used to listen to stuff all the time, but now we don't go anywhere. So we don't listen to anything. And then when I do get a second, the last thing I want to do is learn some shit. Like I just want to relax. I've missed my game on my phone like 3 days now. And I'm like, Jesus, I know. It's my only relaxed time. You. It's the time I get a second to go, all right, I
It's
don't have to
not
worry
your
about
only
it.
relaxed time. I see you on TikTok all the time.
I'm
You're
not on
making a
TikTok.
choice. You're going, I would rather look at TikTok than play my game right now. And that's what
I'm
being
not
an
on
adult
TikTok
is
all the
all
time.
about.
I'm not. You have to tell me stuff about TikTok.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
where
you're
we're
on
at now.
but you do that too to me.
I know.
I'm like Kathy, parented without a book, but I guess I did have the degree. Yeah, like
Sure.
you have childhood
Nick,
education.
we need you to record Nick's side of this interaction.
I know. For JS, I believe.
Oh, okay.
She wants I'll take a little bit of it. No, I don't think anyone's perfect, and that's the
Yeah.
thing is like I'm effing up all the time and I don't know if even what I'm doing is good for her. It feels good for me to do it that way, and so
Well,
that's
all
the
you
way I
can
want to
do.
do it.
Yeah. That's all you can do. Just try your best and
Yeah.
and make her a person. So, yeah. I mean, I'll help if I get the instructions. Like, just tell me what you want me to do. No, I'll try to help. I'm gonna read this stupid book.
No, don't read the book. It's on audiobook anyways, so
All right, I'll listen to this stupid book.
I was never a perfect mom, but you do the best you can. Yeah, exactly.
What's the book?
No, don't worry about it.
Does it? Can I have to download it on my thing?
It's 10
We can
hours.
share
You're
it?
not gonna ever
10
read
hours.
it. You're never gonna read it.
You never know. I'll read it at my own pace. What's the books? Is it on Audible?
Yes, it's on Audible.
Do I have access to your
Yes,
stuff?
you should. You listen to a Star Wars book on it. Stay out of my Audible.
No.
I did.
It's
I had my credit for the month or whatever, and I used it. There is a fascinating book called "Smoke in My Eyes," and I was like, "What's this all about?" And it's a woman, like a memoir of a woman who worked at a crematorium,
Ooh.
and it was like it's kind of like the insane stories that she had, and I was like, "Yes."
Did you find someone alive?
I'm like, I'm listening to that.
I must know.
I have to listen to that.
We'll see. Hopefully it's good.
I know. Like I heard it's good, so I was like, okay, well, I want to know all the weird stuff. So morbid, but whatever.
It's very morbid. Yeah, I want to listen to the Smartless podcast. Like that seems like it would be fun.
They're just talking to celebrities.
I know, but like they're also funny, so I enjoy.
They
them.
are, I guess. I just don't feel like you get anything from it. It's like you go,
Well, we
oh,
haven't
cool,
listened to the
like a
actual
bunch of rich
podcast.
people hanging out together that are famous, and they're funny.
Yeah,
But what are you taking away from it? I guess I want to learn
I don't know,
something.
I like funny.
Oh, I know. I know.
Sometimes it's nice to just not have to learn.
Oh, it's true.
All right. Well, we'll wrap up the day.
Okay.
It's damn near 9. We'll see if my commercial gets approved, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go drone. I droned yesterday. I forgot to mention that. That was fun. Got to like fly my drone, and that some bitch goes high. You guys want to see? I thought I dropped it on the desktop. I don't think I did. All right, I'll show you tomorrow.
Okay.
If you care, which I'm sure you don't. So
Everyone will be waiting with breath that is bated.
I doubt it. All right. Bye, y'all.